yep, sure, I'll take it. I need these things gone. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. I love the interior color. It's probably one of my favorites.
The black, yeah. Huh? You don't see a lot of black interiors, actually. Once you clean it up, it's going to be nice.
Exactly, yeah.
It's going to be really nice.
It's got the Euro bumpers and lights, so I'm pretty excited about that.
I love the way these doors close. They're like, Trump. They have like a nice click.
Nice and solid.
They used to know how to make cars back in the day, you know?
I think this one has rust in the trunk.
Oh, inside? It might have that. Oh, no way. You have this thing too?
Yeah.
The Jetronic?
Yeah,
nice.
That's a spare one for it.
Nice.
I think that's why this car ended up sitting originally. Actually, this is what I remembered up here, this part.
Oh, that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of... But I don't think it's not too bad.
Let me see. So, I think they... Nah, this is just a pain. So, what I would do in your case, if you can, just take this seal off because it's junk anyways, and it doesn't really rain much. And then just start scraping this.
Yeah.
So, what I use is for like small areas, you can literally just grab a pick. So, let's say you're working with a small area like this, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to use like a wire wheel, because it's gonna like remove a lot of stuff, you know, area. But you can just use a pick and just start scraping with a pick. Okay. And then if there's still some rust, you can apply Walmart sells rust dissolver. You apply that thing for like 30 minutes and then wipe it off. If there's still some rust, you just scrape it a little more, you know, for like small areas like that. For that, you can also like use a pick, but you need to like take care of it ASAP actually, because it's getting pretty bad. It's like really pitted and like flaky. But it might still be savable, maybe, you know. But yeah, you have to take care of that soon, you know. Same with this antenna right there. It's actually not bad, but it's a good idea to just sand that, or just use a, you know, pick to scrape that off. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Wow, nice. Wow, spare. Yeah, the jack and everything, yeah, it's got the jack. I think it's cool. Yeah.
Looks like a fairly new tire too.
It looks like it was sitting for a long time.
That's cool. W116, huh?
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it was a Euro model when I first got it.
Yeah, it's got short bumpers.
When I started asking some people, they let me know, because I hadn't seen a 116 before.
My friend used to have, he actually flew from Chicago to California, and he bought a W116, but it was a US market one with long bumpers. It was a brown color. It was a 300 SD, so it had the OM617. It was super cool. So he drove all the way from there back to Chicago with that thing. It had like 370,000 miles at then, and he actually did so many trips with that thing.
That's awesome.
He went to Florida and back to Chicago. He went to Michigan and back. Yeah, I have some videos on it. He did so much work to it too. He actually replaced quite a bit of parts, and he got a good deal in that car. He bought it for like, I think $1,500. It was like pretty mint. The interior was mint.
It's crazy. The 116s are cheap.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking online for cars like this. There was one that was like fully restored, super clean running.
Yeah.
84,000 miles, and it sold for $3,000. I'm like, sometimes I look at this car and I'm like, it's gonna be a lot of work for something that's not even worth any money. But I just really want a gas model in general.
Yeah, they're cool. Especially this one has Euro headlights already and everything. Because the US models, they had long bumpers and they had the round headlights actually, instead of these.
If it didn't have the Euro stuff and it was just a standard car, I probably would have.
Can I see the engine on this thing, bro? Yeah, this thing is super cool. Look at this heavy duty sway bar on this thing too. I think it's a lot bigger than on 123. Yes, the M110. You know, imagine after you clean all this stuff, it's gonna look so nice.
Yeah.
Because when I got my dad's 300D 123, the whole engine bay was so filthy and dirty and everything. After I cleaned it, was like
5 minutes just wiping this stuff. It was like the whole car was like this before.
Yeah.
But I wanted to at least clean that off while I was working on it, because I didn't want anything to fall in the spark plug holes while I was doing that. So I cleaned that off, vacuumed it all out, checked the oil, checked all the fluids, disconnected the rear fuel pump so that no fuel went through. And then
I really want to start this thing, bro. I'm gonna be that bad tonight. What if we just go get gas? You know, we can go in. Do you have a gas can?
Yeah.
Could probably just go get gas and just wanna like start this thing. It hasn't ran, right? It hasn't run for like how long?
ran.
For how long? Do you know?
I was told like 7 years.
7. It would be so cool to start this thing.
I first it over by hand, and everything was smooth and free.
Yeah.
And the oil looked good. And
Yeah.
so then I figured I'll keep going from there.
Uh-huh.
I was having troubles with the spark plug wires. I didn't understand why they weren't fitting, but it was because...
Well, you can take those off, yeah.
And I don't really work on gas cars, so I was like,
a lot of
"Alright."
BMWs are like that too.
Yeah, so I took them off. Everything fit.
You can take off those parts, and then the spark plug thing will fit right in there. You know the radiators in these things were metal.
Yeah.
They were not plastic. That's what's cool. And I think this radiator has a plug. It should have a plug underneath. It's like literally like a drain plug on the oil pan.
Okay.
It should have that. You can literally just take that plug out and just drain the radiator. All right, guys. So we're gonna go grab some gas for that car right there, and then we're gonna come back and try to start it. Apparently, it hasn't run for like 7 years. It's a 280 SE W116 Euro model. Pretty cool, neat car. So we're gonna go grab gas and come back. All right, there's the gas station right there. I'm gonna grab gas.
Do what you can. It's a story, line to line, of something that you and I live together. I'm a fictional.
All right, guys, so we came back with the gas, and he's charging the battery right now, and it's got some nice lightning, so we will try to start it here in a little bit. But you know, I gotta tell you that once you clean all this area up, it's gonna be a nice car.
Smaller to get it
So yeah, the only thing is, once I filled it up, it had the there was some like particles in there.
Okay.
So maybe we should like filter it out first.
Okay.
If you have like some kind of cloth or something, you know.
An old t-shirt or something.
Yeah, and then another like bucket or something, or like something to pour the gas to, or like bowl.
Will probably be
Okay.
easier to pour into there.
Yeah. The cup is pretty clean, right?
Yeah, I wiped it out with this rag too.
It might take a little bit for this thing. Oh, actually, it's not bad. It's going through.
It's full.
Yeah, it's full. Nice. Cheers.
Make real
Let's see. Now, a good way to pour this thing too.
That episode of Family Guy where he tries to make an energy drink.
I wish we had like a spray or something, you know, spray in there. Try. Stop.
Oh, battery's getting weak.
Yeah, mine might be a little too much, but yeah, it wanted to start.
Yeah. Yeah, for sitting for all that time, I was pretty pleased with how it was turning over.
This is the first time it's done it in how long?
Besides the other day that I did it, I was told 7 years. I started by just cranking it by hand, and everything felt smooth. So then I continued from there, and then the oil was fresh looking. So I was like, nice.
Do you have the starting fluid by chance?
Yeah.
Because I think the starting fluid might work better, just because this battery. You know what I mean? I wonder where is. Let me Maybe this will work better.
Let's see if it has enough juice right now.
Yeah, I should have. Hold on. Let's give it a moment, and then I'm gonna try to keep spraying this thing into the intake. But it's a good sign.
Yeah,
I mean, she's
there's
alive.
nothing crazy happening, so.
Yeah, I think once you get the fuel pump working and the fuel tank back and everything, like it should fire up, you know?
Yeah.
It should. Try. Definitely should and will run if these injectors are good and everything. You hook up the pump. So this throttle plate isn't really opening well, so right now we freed it up. We're gonna spray some WD-40 on all these linkages. Yeah, spray on that, on this one right there, this middle part, and then I'll spray some on there too. It's good to get them moving.
It's kind of getting low.
That's okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot better now.
Oh yeah. Probably 7 years of dust sitting inside of all that.
Sitting in the desert, you know.
They left the windows down the whole entire time.
Oh really?
I think there was a cat living in the back seat or something, because I don't know what.
It's all ripped and everything.
And then I was working in the back, and inside the coil spring, I'm like, what the hell is that? There's this blue thing in there. I go reach out, inside the coil spring was a little bong, like for smoking weed.
Oh, somebody was hiding something.
Exactly, it was like perfectly
crazy.
hidden. And I messaged the guy when I went to go back the next time to pick up the titles. He was like, "Oh yeah, my brother put that in there. Sorry about that."
How long ago was that?
No idea.
That's crazy. Try it now. I was holding the throttle a little bit. See, the key is you have to keep spraying it, and you have to just kind of. So somebody has to keep spraying. Somebody has to kind of hold the throttle a little bit.
I know. Also,
it's gonna take a bit. Let me see. I gotta figure out a way. Do you by chance have like any you know?
The WD-40 had one that might work.
Had some kind of
rod
adapter for this. Actually, maybe that one will go in. Hang on, I'll tell you when. Let's see. Got this. All right, go. So you can't release it, right?
I can't release it because the...
You think the extra drain
It seemed like it. It's been firing up.
I just wonder what would happen if you fired it up. Then you let go, or then you put that on slightly before or after? What if that would do anything?
What?
If you started it up without having anything connected here, then he lets go of the starter, then you jump it here.
I have to.
Well, a good thing is that we know that it's good.
Yeah.
The engine is running. We had it running for like 3 seconds at least at one time.
Yeah, it's good enough for me to then...
Good, you know, the spark, the ignition system is working and everything. And yeah, you just need to get a key. Once you get the key, install a new pump and filter, things like that, fresh gas, and literally just it should be able to run it. It should be good.